Sup, guys? Um, Today we are going to talk about the secret to staying committed to your fat loss journey. And right now it is January 12th, so mid January, and people are just getting back from their vacation. They're getting back to their normal routine before they went on vacation or when Christmas started. So they've been out of their normal routine, which is going to the gym, getting their steps in, eating right for 2 to 4 weeks. And getting back into your normal groove is honestly one of the hardest things to do. And there are times where people are going to be demotivated. But I'm going to show you how to stay committed to your fat loss journey and stay lean for the rest of your life. So I'm changing that mindset for you. Okay. So this is for you if you lost motivation. So you no longer feel excited or energized by the idea of working towards your goal. So you're getting lazy as well. And the initial enthusiasm when you first started in the program is slowly starting to fade away. Right. So usually after a few weeks out of your usual routine, yes, you are going to lose motivation, which is totally normal. It's fine. Like it happened to me last month. Like I was away for my honeymoon for 2.5 weeks, and it was the hardest thing to get back into that groove that I was in. But of course, you gotta slowly get yourself in there. Okay. This is also for you if you have frequent negative self talk. So you're starting to doubt your abilities, like, oh, I'm getting weaker. I feel like shit when I'm like in the gym again. And you're telling yourself things like, oh, it's not working, or I'll never reach my goal. But proof is shown that when you're sticking to the plan, doing your three things you have to do, getting your steps in, getting your calories in, and getting those workouts in, the proof is there that all that stuff works. But you thoughts are going to start clouding in your head where it's like, oh, I might as well give up because I can't go back to where I was when I first started. But no, that's how people give up in the gym. People give up because they don't like the idea of starting all over again. But you don't have to start all over again. You just have to slowly ease your way into it. And also, this is also around the time when people stopped showing up when they signed up in January. It's like mid January to the end, and then people start slowly fading away in February. And that's also because they don't have someone behind their back to tell them, yo, let's just keep on going. Right. So that's why I'm here for you to just keep on going. Okay. But it's also like you have to do your part on your end to keep on going as well. And I'm here just to remind you, like, these are things that are super easy to just like overcome. They're just thoughts in your head. Okay. And number three, this is for you if you're skipping workouts and you're breaking your healthy habits. So you're starting to skip workouts regularly. You're making excuses to avoid these healthy habits, even though you've done them before. You were so good at working out before. You're so good showing up in the gym. And you're letting these small setbacks become major roadblocks. So these are small things for you, but then now they're getting bigger and bigger. So you're going to think these small setbacks aren't going to do anything to your progress, but then these small setbacks are slowly going to add up day, by week. And then you're at a point where, like, oh shit, I've lost all the progress that I made. So it's better to just hop back on now, like try as much as you can, even if it's like a little, right? Little goes a long way. Everything adds up. So it's better to just start now, get your ass into it, rather than just like waiting and adding up all these setbacks to the point where it's like you lost all that progress since you first started. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to grab a pen and paper and start taking notes. So this is why you're struggling. So you're struggling because you don't have your goals very clear in your head. So, as I said here, like without a well defined reason or purpose, it's going to be hard to maintain the drive you needed to stay on track, right? So, you can say, like, oh, I'm doing this because I just want to lose weight. Yes, that's a good reason to start working out, but like that's honestly a very weak reason. Like you have to go somewhere deeper than that, right? Or else you're just going to look past it. So, as I said here, like if you don't know where you are going, you are going to end up someplace else. Okay. So, you have to be very clear. You have to like make it clear in your head, like there's a path that I want to get to. That's where I want to be. Number two, you're probably struggling because of these unrealistic expectations. So, people often aim for quick results, a quick fix when it comes to losing weight, but there's no such thing as a quick fix. Right? So when people don't see the immediate success, they easily get discouraged and give up. People nowadays are super soft now because they want to see results quick, but then they don't realize that the results people get is from hard work and showing up consistently. So the hard work isn't doing something hard on that day, it's just doing something little every day consistently for a long period of time. So you can't rush into something you want to last forever. Again, it took me years and years to like actually figure out like, oh, this is what it needs, or like this is what I need to do in order to look good, feel good in my own skin. It took me many years, and that's why I'm here to help you figure that out in less time than that. So number three is the reason why you're struggling is because these life events or external stresses like your work, your relationships with friends and family are going to interfere with your consistency, making it hard to prioritize your goals, which is very normal when you have a lot of friends and family, they want to hang out more. Usually something that they want to do is they want to eat, right? And of course, it's going to be harder to stick to your goals, but you got to have the right strategies in order to just keep on going. Okay. So it's not the load that breaks you, it's the way you carry it. So, how do you overcome this struggle right now? So, the biggest thing is to find your why. So, why are you doing this? Why are you on a fat loss journey? Why do you want to lose weight? And this is what has kept me consistent for. So I've been working out since 2013. It's 12 years now. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to find your why. So, how to find your why is number one, you have to discover your deeper motivation. So, dig really deep and reflect on why you started this journey in the first place. And you want to be brutally honest. So, for me, my goal when I first started, I was very honest with myself. I want to fit my clothes better, of course, because I love clothes. Okay. I love shopping. I like trying new clothes. I like dressing up. Okay. Clothes was my passion when I first started working out. Um, Another reason is I want to feel good and look good physically and mentally. So I want to be confident. I wanted to be able to take my shirt off at the beach. Without thinking twice about what people think. Like I'm being brutally honest. Like that's where I want to be. Like I want to have a six pack. Um, I'm saying stuff where it's like I'm honestly dreaming big, right? And like I want people to admire the body that I worked hard for. So like people, when people look at me, I want them to see, oh shoot, this guy is a grinder. I don't want people to look at me and be like, wow, this guy looks like a lazy fuck. I don't want that. So you have to be really brutally honest with yourself if you want to find your why. And you can't sell yourself short. You can't be like, oh, I just want to lose weight because I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight because I want to fit my clothes better. Okay, cool. But you got to dig much deeper in. So you have more reason to stick into this journey, right? So the more reasons you have, the easier it is to stick into the journey, right? And it's like harder to give up. Number two is in order to find your why, you have to visualize the big picture. So visualize the long term rewards, like, of course, improved health or achieving personal milestones, or remind yourself like why it's worth it. So, my bigger picture of why I do like stay fit, stay healthy is, and again, I'm being brutally honest with myself. I want my kids to live a long and healthy life too, right? I also want to inspire people around me to live a longer and healthier life so that my friends, my family, we could make more memories together. And that's what living really means. Like you're making memories, right? And also, like, I want to be able to travel without pain when I'm 50 years old. I love traveling. There's people nowadays where it's like it's hard for them to travel. Like, there's people my age, 20s to 30s, where it's hard for them to walk long periods of time. And how are you supposed to enjoy your 1 or 2 weeks that you paid so much for, you worked so much for, you waited all year for this? How are you supposed to enjoy that vacation when you're not even able to like walk 5,000 steps, or like you're gassing out easily, or your knees hurt when you're walking, or your lower back hurts just from like walking a lot, right? Um, Also, if I was being brutally honest, I want to keep up with my children and play with them when I'm older, right? So this is the bigger picture. Like, I want to keep up with my children because those moments you spend with your kids are the ones that are going to stick with them the most, as they grow up. So I want like a lot of core memories for my kids of me being reminded, oh wow, like my dad was there the whole time, kind of thing. Like, again, I'm being brutally honest with myself. And this is the bigger picture of like why I stay fit, I stay healthy, I do all these things, right? So the main thing is just to make memories with my loved ones. And that's honestly the most valuable thing in life, not material stuff. It's just making those um, memories and having experiences with other people. Again, be brutally honest, dream big, on finding your why. Okay. So number three on how to find your why is, again, you have to create a strong personal connection. Strong. Like, as I said earlier, like my kids, I don't even have kids now. I'm thinking about them, right? So, a strong connection, to your why. It should be something that resonates with you emotionally. Of course, while I'm like thinking about my kids, I don't even have kids yet. And so that when your motivation dips, your deeper reason is going to pull them back, like pull you back into your journey, right? So again, I'm doing this for the health of my family, even my mom, uh, my sister, my grandma, etc., for a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life, more memories. I don't like the thought of not being able to do something when I'm 30 or 40 or 20. Like, there are a lot of people our age that aren't able to do things because they are not living a healthy life, right? And also, like, just to be a bit morbid, like I've met people my age who can't even do a 5 minute, like 5 minutes of a beginner level hike, right? So there's also people that get winded when they go up the stairs. There's a lot of people in their 20s and 30s where they feel severe lower back pain and knee pain. Like, that's stuff that old people should be feeling, right? And I don't want to feel like that when I'm like 20 or 30 or 40. Like, this is why I do this stuff, and I'm pretty sure some of you are like already feel that stuff: lower back pain, knee pain, etc. But yeah, this is stuff that shouldn't happen when you're 20 or 30. But I'm gonna teach you stuff like in order to prevent it even when you're 50 and 60. Okay, so think about what you're going to be like if you keep on living the same life like this. Like, if you fall out of your program, or if you fall out of your journey, and those setbacks just keep on adding up and adding up and adding up to a point where you've lost all that progress, and then you're adding more setbacks, adding more setbacks, adding more setbacks. Think of what your life is going to be like in 5 years. It's not going to be good. Like, you're going to feel like shit. You're going to look like crap. You're going to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, what did I do? I should have started earlier. Or you're going to get a lot of brain fog as well. You're going to be more antisocial because you're embarrassed of how people see you. Your mood is going to be down a lot, right? So that's 5 years from now. If you just keep on um, losing that motivation, not just showing up for yourself, imagine 10 years, right? So, like 10 years, like you're just continuing these shitty habits. They all add up to something big to the point where it's like, oh, like I can't live a healthy life anymore, right? So, um, a bit of a reality check, but that's how it is. Like, if these setbacks keep on adding up, it's going to be to the point where it's like it's hard to bring back the process you had before. So, anyways, the recap of this call right now. So, you have to be brutally honest with your why. Brutally honest. You can't sell yourself short if you want to stick into this fat loss journey for a long time. Okay. And that's why people give up. They just want to lose weight in the quickest way possible. They don't see results in 2 weeks. You're not going to see results in 2 weeks, to be honest. Um, like on your own, like if you start a fitness journey on your own and you attempt to see results, you're not going to see results from yourself in 2 weeks. Someone else will, the smallest detail, but then you're honestly not going to see results in 2 weeks. Quick fixes aren't going to keep you in this long term. Okay, so you have to understand this is a fat loss journey. It's not a fat loss sprint. So it's going to take a long ass time, a lot of trial and error. There are going to be times where your weight is fluctuating up and down, but you just got to make sure that it's a linear line going down. And you also got to accept all the small wins, like you're eating healthier, you're feeling better, you're looking good. People only obsess about the number on the scale. Okay. So again, you have to be honest with your why. Why are you doing this? Brutally honest. I want it for the future of my kids, for me to travel when I'm older, for me to show off to everyone. I get bragging rights that I get to show off to everyone like I worked hard for this body, right? I don't want people to look at me and be like, he looks like a lazy piece of shit. No, that's not me. That's not who I want to be. Do you want to be like that? It's up to you. Yeah, again, remember the rewards when you get to your goal, right? So think about how your life is going to change. More confident, more outgoing, more positive outlook in life, being able to do anything you want in life. All aspects of life are going to change once you've hit your goal. And once you hit your goal, you're going to keep on going more. Like you're going to get higher goals, harder goals, right? So stick to the journey. Um, and number three, your why should be something that resonates with you in a very emotional level. So you have to be really honest with yourself again, dig deep, be very emotional. Oh, I'm doing this for my kids. Oh, I'm doing this for the future of my family. I'm doing this for my friends and family that I want to make more memories with, right? So really dig deep for your why, be brutally honest, so you have more reasons to stick to this journey. And that's how I did it for, I'm in year 12 now. Okay. So yeah, if you feel stuck, feel free to DM me personally on Instagram. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to talk more about like your whys and how I can help you find your why, you can DM me on Telegram and Instagram as well. But yeah, hopefully this helps. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be posting more of these motivation Monday thingies moving forward because it seems like people like them. Anyways, peace.